What's up, y'all? It's the King getting Snipes and the King getting carried. Today we got some new snipe filters for y'all and the best snipe filters after this huge market crash in NBA 2K26. Make sure y'all check out the stream. I'm streaming right now as this video is going up. Let's get right into it. Make sure y'all like up and check the link in the description for my new song. Gold filter, do not do it. Invincible filter is a filter that I recommend if you have an incredible amount of patience. If you can sit on here for 2 days, Fridays is the best days to snipe. Obviously Fridays and Saturdays I definitely recommend, but even Tuesdays and Wednesdays aren't that bad of a day. But I really do recommend this unless you have millions of MT and a lot of time just to waste. But 100 overall filter is going to start getting way better starting today because of the huge market crash, and these cars are going to go down, and some of these cars are not going for millions of MT anymore. They're like 300k, so they're going to get put up. I guarantee today they will get put up like 2 to 4 hours. You see what you can get from here. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you have a lot of MT. If you only have 100k and you're like, finally I got 100k so I can hop on here and try to get 100 overall, it's like you're better off doing budget cards. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do budget filters that I'm about to show y'all later, you'll make hundreds of thousands of MT. That's what I'm doing, you know, just doing those filters, and you over here on 100 overall, like you'll get, even if you get one snipe, you're not gonna make as much MT as you would if you spent all that time on the next filters. I'm about to show y'all my favorite filter in the game, dark matter lowest filter. I've gotten the best snipes I've ever gotten in 2K26 from this filter, but I'm not gonna show you that. It's gonna be in a different video. I don't want to spoil what I got because I got some insane snipes, but also I got some cute little snipes earlier. I got a 19k Jordan Crawford and 11k Fred VanVleet, 15k Reed Shepard, but they're gonna even keep going down to like 18k, 19k. Since these cars are going down so much and they're 17, they might keep going down to 15, but whatever they are, you just need to put them like 2 to 3k under the price. That goes for every filter, but obviously you could scroll and just get all these cars, which I recommend doing if you have a lot of MT, which is what I've been doing since you see at the beginning of the video. I had like 700k MT and now I have like 200k MT, since I'm just waiting for these cars to go back up so I can sell them back. But what I recommend doing if you don't have a lot of MT is just putting it under the price, so it's like 17, so you put like 15k MT and just get anything and they're gonna go back up to like 20 to 25k. But obviously if you don't have a lot of MT, just get whatever you can and then just sell it back. Still popping up for 14 to 15, you can sell them back for 18 and make a lot of MT. But again, they will go back up. I think this is the lowest they will ever be, 16k. Well, not ever, but this is the lowest they will be for a while. They will go back up. Oh, there we go, like a 14k. So I get that 14k. I forgot who that was, but I would sell him for like 19k. I think that's how much he goes for, and that's like 3k MT profit. That's not bad. But also if you don't have a lot of MT, make sure you're putting it at an even less amount, so that way you can get your big MT profit snipes. Yeah, this is the lowest the cards is gonna be. Like 17k is the lowest they're gonna be, and they're gonna go back up to 20 to 21, and then I think by Wednesday they should go up to like 23, around there. And if you have a lot of MT, what you need to do, this is a good tip, what you need to do is just get a lot of these. If you see any of them from 19k, any of them for 18k, just get them all and wait till, like, you know, the soonest time is Sunday. But really the last cards, the last drop was like what, 21k, 22k, and they went up to 30k on Wednesday and Thursday. They were 30k, you feel me? So yeah, it takes about like 5 days for cars to fully go back up. But if you really want, you could sell these cars back within Sunday or Monday. Yeah, especially Monday I recommend. But if you don't have a lot of MT and you only have it around 20k is actually perfect, which is why this is a great dark matter filter, because you don't even need that much MT to be sniping on here. I mean, you could be on here for 10 minutes and see a great snipe. But if you only have 20k, obviously you don't want to get something for 19k because it's not going to be for much profit. So what you want to do if you have 20k, you could scroll if you like. That's what I like doing. I like scrolling. But if you really just want to get a good profit snipe, you could put this at around 17k, 17,550, right? And let's say I get a Fred VanVleet, he goes for like 22k. That's like 3k profit. That's not bad, right? The higher you put these prices at, the more snipes you're gonna see and the more scrolls you're gonna see. So it's a double-edged sword. You're gonna see more cards that you have to scroll for, which means you're gonna be missing the lower snipes, which is what I don't recommend doing. Do not scroll if you don't have a lot of MT and you want to get a big profit snipe. Do not scroll. Just go for the low and see if you can get something that's gonna pop up, right? But if you got like 100k MT, 200k MT, you could scroll a little bit, because some cards that pop up, I mean, little spoiler for the video, but like I made a million MT just from cards that don't pop up for the low. They pop up for like 22, 23k, and people put the cards under that 22, 23k zone to just see the best profit snipes, to see them for the low end, because they don't want to scroll. And that's fair, but you could be missing on bigger snipes. And so I could really be putting it at 17k to make more profit, but I'm gonna put it at a 1 scroll or a 2 scroll because I don't want to miss out on bigger snipes for 19k. You know, it could be a Giannis on here for 19k, you never know. But yeah, I really recommend doing this filter, and if you don't have enough MT for this filter, do the next filter I'm about to show y'all to get to this filter. This is the best filter in the game, and you need to be doing this. I think these cards will go down to, you know, 17k, 18k, something like that. That's gonna be the set price, not just for snipes. It's going to be around their set price, but they will go back up to around 25k by Tuesday, Wednesday. They go up to 25k, maybe even more. And so that's why you want to, ooh, yes, let's go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So if I put it at 17k, I would have seen that snipe, right? But I had it at 19, and if I one scrolled it, I don't know if I would have gotten that snipe. But even with the high MT count, I still saw it, you know, and I still got it. So there's not much to lose when you put an MT a little higher. You could see more cards for a higher price, but you can also see the low cards. And there I go, man. I got a 15k and 11k and a 12k, and so far that's what, like 25k MT profit or something like that. So yeah, dark matter is the best filter in this game, and I definitely recommend doing it. Galaxy Opal was the dark matter filter before the dark matter filter. This is an amazing filter. If you don't got that much MT, it's probably like, damn, it's like the same price as dark matter. That's how you know dark matter is gonna go back up, bro. Galaxy Opal is gonna be pretty cool. This one has less competition than the dark matter, so you could really just be scrolling on here, you know. And a lot of the more Galaxy Opal cards that pop up here for like 15k, 16k, they're gonna go for more on average than the dark matters. But same thing for the Galaxy Opals, they're gonna go up, you know what I'm saying? Like 15k is crazy. They're gonna go up to like 18k. Last time I checked, they were around 18k. So yeah, but this one's a good one. The dark matter one, I would recommend being on there for like 20-30 minutes. But since they're only around 5k MT difference, if dark matter is dry for like an hour, right? That's crazy. It should not be dry for an hour, probably for the next 3 days, right? If it is, you can go to Galaxy Opal and see what you can get. But if you're watching this and the prices are like a 10k difference and you only have 15k, yeah, and you watching this like on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, like if you're watching this after this video releases 3 days after, yeah, the dark matter filter is not going to be as consistent, and the Galaxy Opal filter is cheaper. So yeah, but if they're around the same price, you're gonna need to go to dark matter filter. That's just the best filter in the game, you feel me? But Galaxy Opal used to be the best filter in the game, and now it's decent, it's cheaper, it's less competition, but it's not as consistent. Now this is if you're new to the game or if you spent all your MT on packs. Pink diamond lowest 2k. It should be around 2k. Okay, so okay, so it went up. Cool. So yeah, just put it around 2.9k and see what you can get from here. Obviously, this is gonna be pretty consistent considering the fact that, you know, pink diamonds are just being thrown up. So yeah, this is just gonna be random cards just being thrown up. See what you can get from here. Obviously, you gotta be patient even though it's pink diamond filter. Next up, we got 500 maximum buyout filter. For this one, it's gonna be a scroll, but I have gotten some crazy snipes for 500 MT that will be shown on my video going up. What are my best snipes and how I made them in MT? But I've missed a lot of 500 MT snipes as well. Now, if you want, you can enable to just not see any cards that you have, because a lot of these cards are gonna be opals and golds and rubies. If you see cards that are diamonds, those are gonna be snipes. Pink diamonds are obviously snipes. Amethyst, some of them are snipes. I would just be safe with it and get any amethyst. Rubies, not really. You know, if it's like Steph Curry, he goes for like 1.5, I think, so that'll be a snipe. But yeah, you just gotta know what you're doing on here. This is a cool filter if you have like 1000 MT. But yeah, this is gonna be chill. I've gotten dark matters off here, Galaxy Opals off here, and it's a crazy filter if you got a lot of patience. So yeah, there you go, man.